I've made a few quick demos and an example website to showcase what's possible with PDF automation using Syncfusion's PDF APIs. If you don't already know, Syncfusion provides a PDF framework for .NET languages that allows you to edit, create, convert, view PDF documents, and more. This image shows what's possible with their framework, but there are more features available to developers, so if you want to go to the documentation, that's a great place to learn what else you can do. So let's get into the actual demos I set up. I have 6 demos plus the website, which I'll show at the end of the video. The website shows a real-world example of how you might want to implement this kind of automation to your business processes. We'll start with creating PDFs. Using this framework, we can automate the creation of PDFs dynamically. Normally, people would create PDFs directly using Adobe Acrobat or Fox PDF if you use that. We could also create PDFs by converting Word documents, Excel spreadsheets, and other various documents. There are plenty of ways to create PDFs, but they can be pretty tedious and time-consuming if you're doing them manually. So instead of creating PDFs manually, we can do it via code. Now, a good example of this is generating invoices. So say someone goes to your website and they purchase a bunch of products. We can dynamically generate a PDF that contains all the products they ordered, the amount they ordered, and the total for their order. It can have their date, the shipping information, and everything is done dynamically. It's done via code. That means there is no template. So this could be a very powerful tool because all we need is to take data from a database. So it could be from a database, Excel spreadsheet, it could be from a CRM tool, it could be user inputs, and we can put that directly into a PDF. Now let's move on to filling out forms. So this is my favorite demo because of how much quicker it is to fill out forms via code and how versatile this solution can be. So let's take a quick look at this template. So I'm using an old W4 that already has the fields in the PDF. That way it's just a typical PDF form. And if we go and we hit fill form, it's going to take data from a small database I have and put it into those fields. And so we can see how much quicker this would be than having to use a mouse and keyboard. We'll use filling out forms for the demo website I set up to show you what this would look like in a real-world example. Now let's move on to merging PDFs and splitting PDFs. So if we take a look at this first PDF, we can see that it's a shameless plug of my company. And if we take a look at the second PDF, we can see that it is also a shameless plug of my company. Now these are both single page PDFs, and we're going to merge them together into a single PDF. And so as you can see, both of those original PDFs are now merged together, and we can do this with any number of PDFs or PDFs of any size. So it can be 100 pages, it could be 3, 4, 5 PDFs that you're merging together, it doesn't matter. And same thing, we can also split the PDFs apart, so we can do this at any page number. If we click this, we can see that we get that merged PDF turns into those 2 original PDFs again. We can also convert documents to PDF. So if we take a look at the example file we're going to use, it's just a Word document. And it just has some bold text, some headings, and an image just to show you that it all works properly. And so if we X out of that and we go and we convert it to PDF, we can see we get the same file as a PDF. And we can look up here and see that the extension is .pdf. Now we can convert HTML, Excel, PNGs, JPEG, TIFF, Word files, and more to PDF. We can also encrypt files. Many businesses deal with sensitive information and they may need to password protect their files. So let's take a look at the unprotected file we're going to use. And so we can just view this normally as a PDF. And if we go over here, we're going to hit encrypt, and it's going to encrypt this file. And now we can see that we can't view the file without putting in a password. And so when we submit the password, we can see the original file. So this is great, but how does it help us? Let's take a look at a real-world example using a demo website I set up. So we can see here just a simple template that I found on the internet that we're going to use for our demo. Now let's say you're a lending company, Loans to Go, and you're getting a considerable influx of new loans going through it, but you don't have enough reps to handle all the new business. So how can we solve this problem? Well, for a potential customer, maybe normally they would have to, schedule a time to meet a representative. They'll have this back and forth of requesting documents, sending documents until their loan is approved. Well, we can speed up this process by creating an automatic sales pipeline. And so the potential customer comes to this website, They hit apply for a loan, and it brings up a form that they can fill out with all the information that's needed by the lending company. Now, obviously, this is a very ugly form, and it doesn't have all the information we need, but it's really good for demo purposes. And I already have it pre-filled out to make this go a little quicker. So when the customer hits submit application, we download this PDF. And this PDF is simply an application form that has their information filled out. And we can actually go back, we can do another one, we can change some of the information, we can make it Jane, and Jane now has 0 dependents, ages don't matter, and they are a female. And we can look at this PDF and we can see that the information is going to be changed. We can see here it's Jane, 0 dependents, NA, and now female. And so maybe when they submit the application, it then takes them to a calendar and they can schedule time to meet with a rep. The application they filled out, it goes to the sales team, it can go to the underwriters. There's endless possibilities, and you're really limited on only your budget and the time you have for the project. So what's important to remember about all this is that it's just one piece of the workflow. We can automate other steps and integrate those automated solutions into CRM, databases, and other workflows as well. We're really only limited by the budget and time. So I hope this gets you thinking about how automation can help your business and help you see what's available to you. If there's something you'd like to see a video about on automation, or if you'd like me to go more in depth on one of the demos I did in this video, let me know. I can also put together a free demo for you tailored to your needs so you can see exactly how automation can help you. I'll be putting together a detailed video on the code behind what I've done in this video for anybody who's interested, and I'll be doing many more videos like this in the future showcasing other processes we can automate. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments.